Hello and welcome back to Murder on the Orient Express. As you can see, there's the victim.
Some wounds seem to have bled more than others.
You see these two wounds, here and here. They are deep. Each cut must have severed blood vessels, and yet the edges do not gape. They have not bled as one would have expected.
Ratchet was already dead when those were delivered?
Some little time dead.
The murderer returned to make certain Ratchet was dead?
The idea is an absurdity, of course. Even one with no medical knowledge would have been able to tell the man was already quite dead.
I don't know.
Tell me something about the force of the blows.
Some were struck with a terrible ferocity as to drive the knife through hard belts of bone and muscle.
Ouch.
Yet others seemed to be haphazard and at random, glancing off, doing hardly any damage.
Someone striking with their eyes shut? In a blind frenzy?
And struck so many times with their eyes closed to make sure they had managed to hit a vital organ or two?
Perhaps the killer was uncertain at first, then was overcome with a bloodlust.
You would have heard.
Or
Oh, right, he
perhaps
was
the
asleep.
killer tired of his exertions, weakening, yet still enjoying himself too much to leave off.
Could there be two murderers?
Perhaps. Some blows could have been struck by a strong man or very athletic woman. Others are weak. A frail woman, perhaps.
Well, yeah,
Can you estimate the time of death?
we already have
It
that.
is
But
difficult to say exactly in these matters. The open window, the cold, you understand, complicates an estimate. But I think I can say definitely that death occurred between midnight and 2 in the morning.
That will do for now, Doctor.
okay, get it back. What's in here?
There is something in the pocket.
Grab it. What's I get? Matchbox. Burning stuff probably wouldn't work. Let's have a look at it. I'm going to look at everything that I get. Round type. Missing. Well, there probably are. There's normally about 20. I think there were about 20 put in. Normally. Let's just steal his hat. Why not? Large man's hat. Red. Pretty sure that's important. If it makes a noise, it's important, I think. Someone with the initials Rev. $1:18. Wait, what time did the thing start? The watch. Three minutes earlier. Oh, no, 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 no. That's... One in the afternoon. Hmm. Don't know what to do with this. Not sure that's relevant. No, no, no. Where's the glass gone? There it is. Keep that in there. Oops, I just realised I probably missed something. Okay. Poirot! Give me help. No, he's there. Okay.
Now is not the time. There are eyes watching.
Still looking Poirot's luggage. Hello,
Monsieur
Poirot.
Poirot,
The object was already dead when those were delivered. The murderer returned to make certain Ratchet was dead. The murderer had unusually long arms. Ratchet was
Pixelated snowflakes.
an electronic murderer could easily strike them. Someone striking with their eyes shut in a blind frenzy. Perhaps the killer was unfortunate for us, then overcome with a bloodlust. Could there be two murders?
and that is everything I've discovered so far.
We progress, mademoiselle. Now, let us see what we can learn.
The wounds tell too many different...
Oui, the matter begins to clear itself up wonderfully. The murderer was a man of great strength. He was feeble, it was a woman, it was a right-handed person, it was a left-handed person. Ah, c'est rigolo tout ça. And the victim, what does he do in all this? Does he cry out? Does he struggle? Does he defend himself? No. He awaits his doom with the greatest composure.
Well, he was asleep. Wait, he was asleep on drinking, not drinking things, on sleeping drugs. So he might not have woken up. He was drugged.
The box of matches suggests the round one belonged to Monsieur Ratchet.
I concur.
Someone else burnt the paper. The murderer came back twice. Well, no, he came back once, but he went twice. First time he killed him. Second time he had, in perhaps his death throes, written on the paper, the murderer, after thingy had died, Ratchet, he burnt the letter. Of course.
Remember the bottle I found in the suitcase?
Oui, a sleeping draught, and the bottle half empty. It would be instructive to learn if Ratchet took his usual dosage last night.
What of the residue in the tumbler? A sleeping powder, perhaps, such as that I found in the suitcase. It might explain why Monsieur Ratchet did not cry out when he was attacked.
That would make sense.
A possibility. However, in my experience, the usual dose of a sleeping draught would not be strong enough to prevent awakening if one were violently attacked.
The broken watch tells us the time of death exactly.
Very convenient, the broken watches.
1:15, well within Dr. Constantine's estimate of midnight to 2 a.m.
What you say is true.
Are the false teeth important?
Only to one who must wear them. And why you took for yourself the false teeth of the dead man is not for Poirot to ask. But I hope they prove themselves as useful to you as they undoubtedly did to him.
I found the inscription REV 1318 printed on the hatband of his hat.
A curious inscription indeed for the hat.
The small metal statuette, it is very old.
And possibly quite valuable. Take it with you. Learn more of it if you can.
I found only the cigar in the ashtray. No pipe.
Certainly, this is a clue masculine. Monsieur Ratchet smokes the cigar, lighting it with a round match, and someone else, still to be determined, smokes the pipe, lighting it with a flat match.
The letter H can help us find the owner of the handkerchief.
Oh, yes.
A clue feminine, so dainty, and to have the letter embroidered upon it is so convenient. One cannot complain of having no clues in this case.
If a man killed Ratchet,
After the sociable smoke,
then the woman came in later, not noticing he was dead, and attacked him as well.
also not noticing that she had dropped her handkerchief. Very fortunate for us that she was so unobservant. Merci, mademoiselle. Unfortunately, the report, it is not yet complete. There are still clues to be found, mademoiselle. Search carefully.
I won't want to talk. do I have? Anyway, until next time, goodbye.